brand new game is coming to console, and I could not be any more excited. So turn the volume up and let's just talk about it and just jump straight in. Ready or Not is coming to console. For those who don't know what Ready or Not is, my brother's streamed it a few times because he's a PC player on our Twitch channel, which is just a shameless plug for our Twitch channel. In the description down below, you should go check out the Twitch channel. I don't know why you haven't already. Or at least hit subscribe on this video because you just should. Say you've been living under a rock and you go, Brenton, what is this game in a nutshell? Well, it's a very, very intense cooperative shooter. You're a SWAT team that gets dispatched to some sort of incident, usually something involving hostages. There's usually witnesses involved that you need to keep alive as well. And you're trying to de-escalate things via non-lethal and lethal means. On paper, it doesn't sound amazing, but what everything that I've seen with this game on PC, including my brother playing it, again, shameless plug, Twitch channel, every time you load into a mission, it's different. It's never been the same for him, and there's so many different traps, so many things that would work one mission that really would fail the next one. You've really got to be in tune to what is happening in front of you. The skill curve in this seems quite high, as it's not really, there's no real muscle memory to it or anything like that. There's nothing that you can really just jump in and go, I know there's someone to the left here and I know there's someone to the right, because that next time you load in, that might be a booby trap at that door that was once safe. There's so many things that go on in this game, and the fact that it's getting a console release is amazing. Anyone that is a console gamer like myself knows that it has been dull, to say the least, for quite a while when it comes to shooters. Outside of maybe the odd Battle Royale and the new Call of Duty that comes out every year, there hasn't really been a lot. There's a lot of promise of a lot of extraction shooters coming that I'm somewhat excited for, like Delta Force, for example, or Ark. And they are having some issues when it comes to porting to the Xbox, just because these extraction shooters have these really big menus and it's very difficult to be able to navigate the menus with the controller. I think it took a while for PUBG, for instance, to be able to come across just because of the menus. And then you're playing with people online, so it's finding the balance between keyboard and controller and making it fair for everyone. It becomes really difficult. However, this is a co-op game. So instead of being some PvP, PvE, v something else versus another letter, it's just co-op, and it is complete cross-play. So they don't really need to fine-tune all of these things where it's completely fair for a keyboard player and a controller player. You can just play the way that you like to play, and get the maximum out of yourself in this game and be able to progress further with your friends. There's no weird sign-ups for it. You can just log on, play with your friends. It doesn't matter if you're PlayStation, doesn't matter if you're Xbox, doesn't matter if you're PC. You can all jump into the same game, which is going to be big for this game's longevity. So what do PC players get out of this? Well, they get a bigger fan base and a better player base. Like right now, if you look at the Steam hours played, it's starting to trickle down slowly. DLC kind of comes out, it shoots up, it then kind of peters down again. So this will just add to a much more stable player base in the Western region. So already that sounds like a win for you guys. How's it all going to come out? Right now, it's looking like it's going to be $50 US for the standard edition. That is not going to give you the 2 DLC maps that have come out, and plus the third that's unannounced thus far. You can get the deluxe edition, which is $70 US. And that's going to give you the 2 DLC, the 2 DLCs that have came out, plus the third one, which is unannounced, plus some of the free things that I think are coming out to PC very shortly. So yeah, I'm extremely excited for this game to come out, because again, there's just been nothing exciting when it comes to shooters on console right now. Like right now, I'm playing Hell Let Loose. It's just uninspiring over there. And you just look at PC, and there's so many cool things that are coming out, whether you're into extraction shooters or, maybe the 6-on-6 sort of stuff. It's more traditional. There's always sort of something happening. There's some new form of game. So this is extremely exciting for consoles. When is it going to come out? My guess, and a lot of the rumors, they have said summer. By the way they're looking to do things, my guess is going to be late July and August. That might hurt the game. Right now, it is dead. Like, I can let you know, if you go to the games coming soon screen, and if you're into a shooter that's like cooperative or online, there's nothing really happening. There's Doom coming out. That's more of a story-driven shooter. There's a real gap in this market right now for an intense shooter or something that's really going to keep you on the edge of your seat. Extraction shooters do keep you on the edge of your seat and do add that tensity to things. But I have a feeling that Delta Force is going to come out about this time. There's probably a few others that will probably, in that extraction shooter realm, that's going to come out about the same time. Ark is another one. I know Marathon's coming out at the end of September. So I really do hope that it's more June. I think if this game is given just a little bit of runway, it's going to have so much success. It will have some success anyway, but like the further you get away from those titles coming out, and plus like Grand Theft Auto and the run of EA sports games that don't change every year coming out, you know, in that September-October window, I just think more people will fall in love with it. More people will play it. It'll get a bit more of a spotlight. People will be more inclined to say, you need to pick up this game. I need more people to play with. In, I think, June, then if you start to push it towards that August time, you might miss that window to have real success with the game. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it will be successful no matter what. It's just how big that success is and how wide-reaching this becomes. It's up to the developer at this point. At the same time, you don't want to rush and put out something shitty, but yeah, this is just where they're at. So I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm ecstatic. Like I said, it is boring. It is very boring right now in the console world. It's a lot of watching trailers. It's a lot of watching Chinese developers talk about Delta Force possibly coming on console for console gamers. It's a lot of Reddit posts instead of actually gaming right now. So this is exciting that there is something that is definitely happening in that 3-month window. It's also amazing for this game. This game looked nothing. If you've only watched it in the last year or the last 6 months since it's when they've moved to the new Unreal Engine. If you look at back in 2019, this thing was bare bones. So the fact that that little game, that's really the little engine that could have made it from there to all the way here, it's impressive. It's quite exciting. So yeah, are you excited for the game? Put that in the comments down below, because that's what every YouTuber says at the end of videos. Now, I'm actually curious, like, especially if you're a PC player. If you made it this far with PC players, are you excited for the game coming out just because of the player window? And again, more money coming in means there's going to be more development, right? And more players. So, and whatever comes out on console will come out on PC. So I just have a feeling for PC players, I think I saw a few of them Reddit being like, well, what are we getting? I think long term this is probably good for you guys, but like right now I get it. There's probably a few things that need to be fixed, but it looks at it, then it takes a while for the development team to sort of fix those issues. But you know, overall looks like quite a fun game. So yeah, very, very excited. Hit the subscribe button if you made it this far. This is the first video on the channel. What's this channel about? Console gaming, PC gaming. My brother and I play OG Xbox games as well, which we're looking to pick up. Yeah, there'll be some videos coming out that I've edited soon. So if that sounds up your alley, bit of comedy, bit of news, bit of just gameplay, bit of just talking about games, then hit the subscribe button. I mean, you made it this far in a video on a brand new channel. Like, you should probably hit subscribe anyway. Links down below for all of our socials and all that sort of stuff. We stream like most days in a week. That's the advantage of having two of us do it. My brother does PC, I do console. So yeah, and that's us. That's out. You can put the volume down now and go watch another video. Unless you're watching one of our videos, in which case volume up, all the way up for every one of our videos. You gotta pump it up, and that's it. I'm so excited for this game. There's actually some news. There's something happening in consoles that isn't just some shitty indie game that I don't care about. So I'm excited. I'm excited and I'm pumped. I'm caffeined up and I'm ready to go. This is going to be a hardcore shooter and we need that. We need that kick in the dick shooter. So I'm excited. All right, I'm out. I'm going. Bye.